Good morning, Scott School, on this terrific Tuesday, September 12th. Oh, that weather indeed has started to take a turn, and it is feeling a bit like fall outdoors. I have been super pleased to see, boys and girls, so many of you dressing in layers every day so that in the afternoon, as the temps warm up, you can take off that sweatshirt or jacket and not sweat in the afternoon, but be warm in the morning. So that's pretty awesome. Boys and girls, remember, we are respectful, we are responsible, we are safe. And today, specifically, I would like to talk about the restrooms. Boys and girls, I have seen so much expected behavior in the restrooms. It's been awesome to see kids walk in, use the restroom as it is intended for, and then wash their hands with soap and water, dry their hands with paper towel, and put that paper towel in the trash basket, and then return to class. That has been amazing. On the flip side of things, boys and girls, today I do want to talk about some things that I have noticed, as well as other staff here at Scott School. There are some bathroom shenanigans happening, and I need your help. We all need your help. Boys and girls in the bathroom, remember, you're in there for your intended purpose to go there. It is not a social gathering spot. It is not a place that you can use any level of voice. You should have a level 0 unless you're saying excuse me for some reason, and then that should be a level 1. But I'm hearing a lot of echoing, even some singing happening in there, as well as other staff members are hearing this. And then we're also seeing some unsafe behavior and hearing about it. And boys and girls, I want to remind you that the bathroom is a great place to go for intended purposes, but not a great climbing area. The bathroom can cause some great injuries when not used as intended. So, for example, we've been seeing some folks climbing on some stall doors and standing on some toilets, and also kind of peeking under the toilet stalls, which, boys and girls, you know better than that. And that's just kind of weird, and it makes people feel very uncomfortable. Like, if I'm using the restroom, I don't need a peeker under the stall door. It is not something that I would expect in the restroom. So, I am asking you, we are rallying the troops here at Scott School to make sure that everyone is using expected behavior and demonstrating expected behavior and using the bathroom as it's intended and for its intended purpose. Help me, help you, boys and girls. Otherwise, what happens is things start to flip and it becomes a little bit more discipline in nature. And that's not what we want to have happen here at Scott School, because you're rock stars. So I'm expecting you to rock it out, make good use of our restrooms. Or one of the consequences that can be put in place is we do have some individual stall bathrooms here at Scott School. And unfortunately, once in a while, some students need some reminders of how to use that restroom responsibly. And so they are assigned to that restroom. I don't intend to do that often. However, I just want you to know what you can expect should the shenanigans continue. I'm counting on you. Help me, help you. And now on to Mrs. Rosalind.
Good morning, Scott School friends. I have a new word of the week. Word of the week. Do you remember what last week's word was? Honorific. I hope you used it at least one time. This week is a new word, and I think you will use it a lot, and you will hear about it a lot, and lots of fun, cool things are coming just about this one word. Our word is diversity. And it is the state of having people who are different races or cultures in a group. In a group, diversity. And our special picture, diversity makes our class a special place. And you can see that they don't all look the same. They do not. But I bet they all use the restroom in a safe manner. And I hope you do too. And we are on to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Captain Reha and Mrs. Rosalind. Did you think of something else? Oh, okay. Hi. And so, my friends, I have got a stack of Panther Prides that I'm going to announce in just one moment. Quick little reminder, this week we do have our NWEA testing, and we are wrapping up our Acadians testing. So you guys have all been rocking it out. We've been so proud of how great you've been doing. We know that it's a lot first thing in the year, and you have been incredible. So keep up that great work. On to our Panther Pride winners from Mrs. Greenhose class, Greta and Onyx and Aubrey and Penny and Jackson and Declan from Miss Younker's class, Austin and Liam from Miss Larson's class, Austin and Callie from Mrs. Cass's class, Ava and Aiden and Penelope and Lily from Miss Anderson's class, Ariana and Logan and Isla and Lucas from Mrs. Toth's class, Anya and Reese from Miss McGinty's class, Theo and Tucker from Miss Sovie's class, Landon and Ollie. From Miss Oberman's class, Zach and Colton. From Miss Greenfield's class, Natalie and Jenna. From Miss Flegel's class, Connor and Paisley and Parker. From Mrs. Cochran's class, we've got Karis and Reed. From Miss McGinty's class, Colton and Violet. And from Mrs. Hyde's class, Peyton and Spencer and Colin and Rylan and Addie. And from Miss Kalonic's class, Elena and Bryn. And finally from Mrs. Denning's class, Jordan and Maxwell. Woo! What a fantastic list. Just wait, my friends. I'm going to get these bad boys right up on our bucket filling board because we want to celebrate all of your Panther Pride goodness. Now, my friends, let's please stand for the pledge.
Let me help you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a truly terrific Tuesday, Scott School.